You know, I've never heard the song before. It's actually pretty tight. It's part of the Epidemic Sound um, library of music, and specifically Goliath. It's called Goliath by Dream Cave, and that's actually pretty tight. I'm gonna like that. I think I want to use that in the future. That's a good one. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Matt, your Chaotic and Writer. Good to see you. Oh, need to bring that up. I'm streaming this evening because I bring that music down a little bit. I just want to chill and work on some random name generators. If you don't know, I make them. I have a website, which is chaoticandwriter.com. And this website, in particular, is a place where I write up articles, world building, writing, D&D, tabletop-related articles. But I also have resources, a bunch of random name generators. That has become a little bit of a hobby. It's a fun one. I enjoy it. Thank you very much, Celtic. I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Boom. Celtic Denefew. Scratch of the chin. Yeah, that's the music actually is bumping. I'm listening to Epidemic Sound. If you go to epidemicsound.com, it's basically a website for a bunch of royalty-free music that you could pay a subscription for to use in productions. Whether it's like a YouTube thing or a Twitch thing. I just figure that since I already have a subscription, that I hit the play button and let it shuffle. Just let it explore for me. And I use a lot of this music in D&D games. So I am kind of, there's a bunch here that I've not listened to. There's an entire chunk of this library that I have no clue what's in it. So this is an opportunity for me to be like, oh shit, that song slaps, and hit that heart button. That was so close. Celtic Denefew. Denefew. I was close. Yeah, you're right. So what am I doing at this precise moment? Well, I'm talking to you, for one. However, I'm also going to be spending this time working on random name generators, as I mentioned. Boom. I'm missing my directions. That's over there. This is over here. Got it. See, I point over here because in actuality it's over there, but my camera's flipped, so it's actually over there. So, right here, we have a tavern name generator that I have started putting together. This was something that came to the forefront because I think at one point in the Project Aurora Discord, there was an entire discussion about what are we going to name these? What are we going to name this tavern? And I was like, you know what? It's about time that I make a tavern name generator. It's just something that has some very unique word combinations. And that's the biggest thing with a lot of these name generators, is coming up with some unique, not run-of-the-mill. Like I could put in every single adjective and noun that has ever been seen in a tavern or a place of business, but I'm more selective than that. It needs to sound robust. It needs to sound enigmatic. It's not just about putting words into it, it's about putting the right words into it. Celtic the Nephew says, that's my entire RPG library, hubbies of items I have yet to fully appreciate. Hundreds. Yes, there is a lot here. There's also, there are a couple of spots for some really solid music. What's the other one I'm really into? It's like Fazillion Studios. Fezlian Studios. I will link them here, but this one's even easier. because you don't have to pay a subscription. All you need to do is donate, and you could donate like $3 or $5, and then boom, you can use this. You can use this individual's music. And there's a lot of really solid tracks in this on this website as well. So I recommend checking out this one too. It's a good one. Not as wide ranging, not nearly as wide ranging as not wide ranging as but Epidemic Sound, but it's still a good resource, and I like it. My music has stopped, so I'm going to see if I can. Let's see if I can actually just pull one of my playlists into existence. Just kind of poof with some magic. It's under the saved category. A lot of this stuff is Dungeon Wild Explorer and a bunch of suggested tracks. Okay, let's just play something. There we go. So I have a tavern name generator that I'm going to be working on. I also have a Wondrous Shop name generator, which I have fairly decently filled out, but there's a whole bunch of room to do so. The way that these sort of work, this is a simple one, where the tavern name generator is a few different possible formats for it. One such format is you call the tavern the Salty Barge, or the Steely Crown, or the Crooked Fool is the name of the tavern. Or you could call it where the third column comes in. Concept is perhaps it is not adjective noun, perhaps it is noun concept, such as the Dragon's Head, the Emerald Fortune, the Griffin's Parlay, something like that. Whereas the Wondrous Shop generator is going to be kind of like Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. This is that's kind of the formula. It's Reverend Bastion's authentic bazaar of flora. Master Finn's premium boutique of blades. And then, of course, I am also going to be working on a magic spell name generator as well. The reason I'm working on 3 at the same time is to keep me from getting too bored working on just one concept. And of course, this one I'm going to have to figure out what the formula is a little bit more, because it's sort of all over the place, but I think just getting some ideas down would be the way to go. Which I can tell you right now, flaming the condition. The condition action, adjective action. That's fine. Frozen. That's the kind of thing we're talking about here. Angelic. Necrotic. Yada, 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 yada. So we're just going to be pulling names out of our butt. We're going to be having conversations about world building, about the latest things worth discussing. I saw a video as of recent about Dragonlance, specifically the fact that you can, in the Dragonlance setting, depending upon what background you choose, you get an additional feat. Apparently, if you go with the Knights of I forgot the name. The Knight faction in Dragonlance. You are able to mount and dismount quickly, and you also get precise strike as a feature. So it's kind of a nifty thing that they've added into the Dragonlance setting. Speaking about Lance. Bum ba bum bum bum. Sleep flame. Frost flame. Stone. Blessed bolt. Stone circle. Boom. It's like healing beam or beam of healing. Could go in either direction, or it could be beam of fire, frost charm, infernal frost charm, frozen stone doom. All sorts of different combinations. Searing. Do. Ambrose, coming in hot, maybe chaotic corrupted for adjectives. In an action, I would add punch for something's punching. It's very important in D&D. Chaotic or chaos. Let's add both words in there. Corrupt. Corrupted. Circle of corrupted. Circle of frozen, circle of flaming, circle of plasma. So that's why, barrage of healing. You can't say bolt of blessed. You can't say beam of cursed. So that's why I have this other, I reminded myself, that's why I have this other column. Barrage of sleep. So I can say healing. I can put healing into this one. I could put chaos into it. I can put plasma into it. So, but chaos, okay, so, but chaos is a noun. So is, but flaming is an adjective. Plasma is a noun. Okay. I'm understanding what my plan originally was when I put this together. And my music is not shuffling. Bum. There we go. Okay. Oh, so, hey, I've been playing a crap ton of Sonic. I put the word Sonic in there. I've been playing a crap ton of Sonic Frontiers. And it is a great game. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I definitely really dig that it is basically Breath of the Wild if it was Sonic the Hedgehog. And I absolutely beat one of the Titans today, and that track, like the boss music, is sick. Everybody's been telling me about how sick the boss music is, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll figure it out. I'll find out for myself. But you know what? It is amazing. Like, I am well impressed. I'm very impressed, and like it definitely, that music now is up there with Devil May Cry 5 music and like Metal Gear Revengeance, like that kind of, just overkill metal with that is just, you know, ready to go, ready to kick ass, take names. What Sensei Suplex would call clash music. So definitely fits the bill, 100%. Technicolor. Well, I should think about this for a moment, because like I can go all over the place with this whole spell name. It doesn't have to be traditional stuff. I could say techno wave or psycho wave, psycho bullet, techno wave. I was gonna say Technicolor. Prism is a good action. Or noun, basically. Psychoprism. Searing Prism. Stasis. Or Stasis Bullet. Stasis Doom. Freeze, burn. Angelic burn. X touch. Punching is in fact very important, and I have absolutely decided to throw punch into there. Bomb should be one. Cluster Doom, cluster arrow. Cluster bomb is a thing. A cluster spray, it's not necessarily a thing. Arcane. Profane. Propane. And that, my friends, is a siren. Siren. Let's see. Doom, bullet, wave, shield, aura, snipe, lance, blade, punch, prison, stasis, freeze, burn, bomb, siren, whisper, pact. And then I have this column for name. That's if I want to just throw together just random names of potential wizards. I don't know. I'd have to make up a whole bunch of NPC names. You know, like Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or, you know, whatever enigmatic wizard name one can throw together. One thing that we can do, I'm going to gain some inspiration here. One opportunity that we have to shake things up is to take a look at the wide world of magic cards. Those are all spells. So that should provide us some insight onto what some potential concepts and names can be added into a spell. So, in which case, let me go ahead and throw together this link. Oh, well, that's all over the place. Let me see if I can put that back to where it belongs. Oh no, don't do that. That's bad. Chrome. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So, one sec here. I have to reverse engineer whatever is going on here. Oh, I see. I get it. I get it. Okay. Boom. So now, let's put that right here where it needs to be. Also, dig big damage. Thank you very much for following the stream. I sincerely appreciate it. Tonight, we are simply going to be, bumping around and doing some random name generator building. It's not the most exciting content. However, it is most certainly content. Content to be consumed. One thing that I am hoping to do proper is make sure that it's doing it again. Make sure that my overlay is consistent. Center to the screen, but don't just center to the screen. We need to fit to the screen. That's sort of what I'm looking for. Not really. Okay. Shift. There we go. Rebuilding my overlay, so stand by. Apologize for the inconvenience. Now, of course, we open this back up, and we got to get this nice thing. Oh, dear. Apparently, it doesn't like it when I try to stretch it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Usually when you hit shift, it's that stretches as it should, but it is not doing that. There we go. There we go. We brought it back. So now let's do the original thing that I was planning on doing. And let's take this and let's bring this proper over here. Boom. Something like that, something like this. Cool. Excellent. Egg salad. Okay. Boom. There's going to be a card kingdom. So you have Counterspell, Mind Slicer, Insurrection, Ponder, Blasting Station. So once again, what I'm doing here is I am throwing together a random name generator. I'm going to gain some inspiration, I guess you can say, for words from Magic the Gathering cards. Some ideas that come to mind, of course, is Mind and Slicer are definitely things to kind of throw into the mix. Let me make sure that I have fancy transitions in and out of my scene here, like that. There we go. Haha. See, I'm bringing it back. It's all good. Mind slicer or slice. One way or another. So we are once again at the end of that list of songs. So let us continue. What else do we have here? Ponder, Blasting Station. That looks like a cool card. Sacrifice a creature, Blasting Station deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Yuck. Not my fave. Supplier. Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear. Boom, boom, boom. Doom says, I see my name's on the generator. Oh, do you? Are you talking about this generator? This one right here? Or are you talking about this one? This one right here? I think, yeah, I think if we remember, I think a while ago we were putting some stuff together. I'm finally getting back around to the magic spell name generator. But I'm also kind of thinking about tavern names, wonder shop names, and magic spells. The blue one. I got 2 blue ones. And I do, of course, have this tavern name generator, which I think it's new this week. Oh, you're talking about Doom. Yes, your name's in the generator. Yes. Oh, obvious, doy. Okay. All right. Well, I am so smart. Nah, I don't think so. That's kind of a foreign name to that. So I'm just I'm gonna be juggling. I'm gonna be juggling names, and I'm going to be also taking a look at magic cards. And based upon some cool ass magic cards, I'm going to kind of use this as a point of inspiration. This is part of the hot buy list. Now, I used to play a bunch of Magic. As a matter of fact, I played a Wizard's Tower with my friends about actually it was a couple weeks ago. But it was all unopened packs of Shadows over Innistrad. So it's maybe a little bit dated, but you know, it is a thing. Umbral's a good word. Glacial is a good word. Umbral, glacial. Maybe we can catch those. Make sure that those are added. Glacial. If you're doing magic, you have to do the word lotus. All right. I'm gonna throw lotus in there. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna do exactly that. And then I don't know if I'm gonna put colors into the adjective section. Right now, I'm just coming up with more interesting adjectives that are of descriptive nature. So what I got for magic spell name is adjective, action, and condition, and then possible names. That is to say, names of wizards, right? Spiritual, I think. I mean, that's not a bad one. I would argue spirit, like spirit beam, spirit circle, spiritual circle Spiritual circle, you're right. So why not spirit and spiritual? Spiritual and then also spirit. Those are both halfway decent names. Phantom. It's another good one. Phantasmal. Although Phantasmal Force is already one that's sort of a thing. But I'm going to throw in Phantasmal. Phantasmal Bomb. And then I was thinking maybe song, you know, like Shadow Song or Infernal Song. But then if it's like Techno Song, that's a little different. There's gonna be some misses here. I'm not. It's not gonna be perfect. It's sort of like Groucho Marx once said. The famous comedian from the early days of film, Groucho Marx, in the middle of the movie Duck Soup, he's just slinging out jokes left and right. Boom, boom, boom. He's hitting them out of the park. But then he says a joke that's not funny. And he stops and he breaks down the fourth wall for a moment. And he looks directly at the camera and he says, "What? They're not all going to be funny. You're going to have to expect that." Which I guess that's the joke, right? So same thing here. Not all of the options are going to work, but you know, we're gonna get some interesting ones. Reeve. Doom says Reeve, like Reeve. Like a reaver? What is a... Hold on a sec. I know. It's, reeve is to carry out raids in order to plunder. To rob. To steal. Reeve. Yeah, I like that. Let's add Reeve. Back to Magic the Gathering. This is also a really tight track. It's called The Edge of Light by Pulsed. And so I'm going to hit that like button. That's actually pretty cool. Emerald. Now, is Emerald something that I have on this list? Emerald. Emerald. Yeah, let's add Emerald into there. I'm going to actually change this. I'm not going to change this. This isn't going to be condition. This is going to be concept. Because what if I want stuff like devastation? That's a word. It's not like devastation charm or devastation circle, but it's like circle of devastation. So that's what that third column basically is. Resplendent. Resplendent is a nice one. You see, now this is fun. Doom says, I have a stack of Magic the Gathering cards next to me. I'm just looking through for names, which is, you know, any excuse to bring out the Magic cards. I know I'm working at a snail's pace here. But hey, like I'm also not, yeah, you know what? Let's just Let's just plow forward. Let's just see what cool things we can come up with. And some of these are not necessarily spells. They're like, they could be like special abilities too. Yukiro, the Tiger Shadow. Snuff out. Let's do Fantasy Cinematic. Let's do that. Magma. Bloodline Keeper. Mind Grind. Mind Grind is kind of a fun and interesting name, huh? Vampire of the Dire, Sigh, Short of Calling, Launch Foil. In one way or another, I sort of doubt that this topic necessarily belongs in the Dungeons and Dragons category, but that seems to be a pretty on the nose option. Lunar and solar are both words to throw in there. Chord is an action, like you're playing a chord. Lunar Chord reminds me of like basically what you would get if Sona and Soraka both made abilities. Shop all singles. Hot singles in your area. That's what we are looking at right here. Bayou Tundra Tropical. Man, these are woo-wee. Yeah, these are some old school original edition cards. I might have some old cards that are super valuable. I bet you I do. They're probably hiding someplace. If I find one on this list that happens to be something like that, then you will know about it. Ancient Tomb. Chains Mephistopheles. Chain is a good one. Chains is another one. There's also Polluted Delta. Cyclone. City of Traders. Now, let's think about the word sentinel. Is sentinel an adjective? Sentinel is it an adjective or an action? Infernal sentinel. Maybe. Or sentinel circle. Sentinel bullet. Sentinel wave. Sentinel blade. I think sentinel is more of an action in this case. Shrine. Spirit Shrine. Arcane Shrine. I think Shrine's an interesting one. I don't see that in the naming convention of a lot of stuff. Temporal. That's a good one. Wooded Foothills. No. Fierce. Ferocious. Ferocious. Scalding. I could also whip out the Power Thesaurus. That's usually a good one too. Power Thesaurus. By far the best thesaurus there is on the interweb. If I look up just flaming, there's blazing. Blazing song. Blooming. There's glowing, scorching. Torrid, that's another one. Vehement, something like that. Blistering. Smoldering. Igneous. Searing. You see, I could just go off of the old Power Thesaurus. That seems to be a way to go. I guess the word fucking is on this list. I don't know why. Seething. Titanic. Roiling. I feel like there are more adjectives for hot than there are for cold. Would I be correct in saying that? That seems like a very correct assumption. Wretched. Oh, fury is a good noun to throw in there. Rage. May as well just throw rage in there. Roar. See, now we're cooking with gas here. Bloody. Ardent. Scream. Heated, ignited. Is Wave already one in this? Yeah, probably. All right, Doom. Doom is here. So far, I've got Shriek, Zeal, Valor, Theft, Tricks, Sacred, Shredder, Luminous, Accursed, Flare, Infusion, Curse, Dread, Purify, Purifying, Oblivion. You see, those are all fantastic. I want to make sure that in this case, I'm going to have a secret little sidebar thing for, I mean, it's up to you if you want attribution. But I figure if people are going to provide suggestions, if they're going to jump into the stream and provide me any suggestions, then I might as well add them to a name of attribution so that I can just mention them on the page. Again, I don't make money off of anything that's on the website. The website is actually an expense. I do provide the option for people to support me on Patreon if they wish. Yeah, I think it would be... May as well get a small listing of attributes. And then Ambrose also suggested a couple very in tone to go with something that is in theme with his character. So let's get this down. We got Shriek. We got Zeal. Zeal is also, I guess, a concept, which zealous is also an adjective. I mean, it could end up being the zealous zeal of zeal. I mean, that might happen. Valor. Valor is a concept as well. I could say valorous, but seems a little bit of a mouthful, so I'm going to say no to that. Theft. Of stealing. Something like that. Magma and Hex. Dr. Swiggums says, I just saw Magma and Hex. I feel like Magma Hex would be a kick-ass anime attack. That's what we're putting together, my friends. I once again, I mean, this is a magic spell name generator, but like it could be anything, really. Valor, thief, theft, and then trick or tricks. Trickery is a concept. And then, of course, what else did you mention? It was sacred. I think I might have sacred here. Oh, I don't have sacred here. Sacred flame, you know. Shredder. Luminous. Luminous tricks. Bloody trick. Oh, that'd be a very interesting spell name. Bloody trick. Accursed. What is it? Flare. Infusion. Bloody infusion. Ooh, bloody infusion. Smoldering infusion. Curse, I think I already got. Yep. Then Dread, I do not have. Purifying. Phantom Purify. Umbral Purify. Accursed Purify. That's more, you see, that's, so we're not gonna get made, well, a purification. Purification. Because I'm thinking, because you have purify food and drink, and then you have detect this, detect that. I'm not gonna be able to get those in that kind of concept to where it's like, verb, noun. Detect something, purify something. I don't, because otherwise it'd be like, detect roar. Detect, you can detect a roar, you just listen for it. Purify chain. So I don't think that formula works, but we could throw in purification. Luminous purification. Searing purification. Purification is kind of a long word. Flaming. I'll throw purity into the concept. Shrine of Purity. Prism of Purity. Ah, well, there you go. Lance of Truth. stuff like that. And then what else was it? Oh, Oblivion. Luminous Oblivion, Blistering Oblivion. Or Oblivion Bullet. Vehement Song. I'm going to throw Obsidian in there. Because I already have Emerald, so Obsidian. Oblivion. I have Oblivion under concept. I could always revisit Oblivion Valor. Oblivion Valor. Anyways, let's bring it back here to the Power of Thesaurus. I'm going to change up the Power of Thesaurus a little bit. I'm also kind of mad that there is a dark theme. Oh, there's a dark theme. That makes me so happy. Anyways, so I put flaming. Let me put down the word frozen. We got Arctic. We have chilling. I already have glacial. Frosted. Frosted trick. Let's see. Frostbitten. Frost bitter. Icy. Paralyzed. Paralysis. Yeah, throw paralysis in there. Numbing. Icebound. Icebound's an interesting one. Did I ever... Hyper is a good one. Bermal, Roar, Biting. Is Bite an option? Devouring. Consuming. Wintry. Okay, so that is... Now let's look... that's good for cold. Let's look under poison. Venom. Toxic. Blighted, but also Blight. Venom is also an action, I guess. Contagion. Defiling. Corrupt. Bane. Bane's one. Bless is one. Spoil, deprave, embitter. Toxic. Canker. Pollution. Befoul. Warp. That's one. Time. Spiteful. Rebuke. Word. Pestilence? Ooh. Pestilence. Wrath. Pride. Lust. Oh, I can throw lust into adjective. Wrathful. Death. Alrighty then. Life. Peace. I'll get to that in a moment. Chastity. Sins and virtues. Essentially, sins and virtues. Bum, 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 bum. Doom coming at it again. We got a few more. Sculpt, mesmerize. Okay. Sculpt. Mesmerize. Let's do bind, grind, pierce, scatter. Grave. Psycho grave. Or grave wave. Grave blade. Grave bomb. Grave slice. Grave song. Oh. The grave. Under concept, the grave. Whisper of the grave. Mesmerize. Not mesmerized. Energy. I need cloud. Lust, wrathful. All right, so I looked at a whole bunch of options for poison. But now I want to look up heal. Cure. Although it's like consuming cure, glacial cure, blessed cure, blasted cure. Doom coming in hot. Plague. Brand. Bitter. Okay. Relieve, better, doctor, rejuvenate, soothe. I can throw shadow in there. That would work. It's a blighted shadow, toxic shadow. Light is also something I can throw in there. Mend. So heal, then why don't I go some positive stuff. Sunlit, moonlit, lightning is sort of an obvious one. Boo boo. Sparkle. Luster. I'm gonna throw luster in there. Slight, thin, torch. Spark. Bum, bum, bum. It's GM of Revan. It's end time. Hello, hello, hello. Do. I'm kindling words together. I'm collecting. Hi, I am sleepy and chill. Chill. I added that in there. And now I add you are now attributed for throwing the word chill. I stole your word. Lame, gleam, lighty, morning, nimble, perch, trivial, cheer, glare, unclouded, alight, buoyant, happy, weak, dismount. I wonder also if I should create a... I just thought of something. Let's go back here for a moment. I'm going to need to add in another column. Not right there, though. I don't like where that column is. Let's do this proper. Let's insert. I want to insert a column, but I need to insert a column elsewhere because I realized something. What I realize is we also need other words that express the power of a particular spell, like weak or minor or major. However, what if, can I move this? What if I cut? Can't do that with a merge cell. Well, fine then. Jeez. How do I add it? I'm gonna insert it here rather. And I'm gonna make it smaller, and I'm gonna zoom out just slightly, I think. I don't even have names yet, so I'm just gonna call this power. And we're gonna do weak, minor, major, whatever, you know. I'm gonna add those in as I go along. So back to our word list here. How are you doing, N? Are you having a fantastic evening? You are sleepy and chill, I notice. But aside from that, Starry. Is Flare? Flare is one I already threw in there. I'm gonna say essence. That's another good word. But then period, moment, duration, clock. Seasons. Okay. I'm good. How be you? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Just sort of burning time, making some interesting things happen. Rot is a good one. Rot, which is macabre. Leech is a good one. Rot fetid. Fetid. I think rotten is a good adjective. Shambling. Undead. Risen. Oh yeah, of course, legendary, rare, indomitable. Those are important. Legendary, rare. Temple. I appreciate the contributions. I appreciate it. It is all it's all appreciated. The random name generators that I create, if I fully compile them and turn them into an active random name generator, they do appear on the Chaotic and Writer site. It is a site that I do not get paid for. It's actually an expense right now. It's an expense because I don't want to do advertising. I don't want to have traditional advertisements on there. I just figure that if I'm going to have a site, that I pay for it in other ways. One of those ways that I'm really hoping is through Patreon. So that is a big reason why I have a Patreon. It is to not just, it's not just a gimmicky thing for me to broadcast that, oh, look, I have a Patreon, check me out. It is actually helping cover some expense to like the website and stuff like that. And some of the other stuff that I am working on and am involved in. So in which case, there's a little bit of a Patreon spin. Doop-a-doop, down in the dooply-doo, there is a link. Check it out. But of course, one thing that doesn't cost any money, that is free, is hitting that follow button. So I appreciate all of you. So as I am continuing here, oh, and that's a whole other way, is with the Twitch subs. So that's really awesome. Thank you very much for gifting 3 months of tier 1 sub, and you gifted it to Doom. Oh yeah, baby. I'm trying to remember. I gotta be honest though. I'm trying to remember what my emojis are. That's something I should probably check out here. So I'm gonna go onto my my Twitch account, and I'm gonna remember what emojis people get for subbing. If I remember correctly, one of them is the cute kitty. That is to say, Sylvester in art form. Let's see, what emotes do I provide? Standard emotes for tier 1 sub. You get standard emotes that are Farmer Rage, Sylvester, the cat head, so you have that now, and then me saying welcome. I actually have more slots for more emotes, so I got 5 slots open. As a matter of fact, I got to add a whole bunch more emotes. So I should actually I need to start commissioning for that. That means I need to start really throwing in some options, get some fanciful stuff so people can enjoy. Then of course, I didn't realize this, but there are follower emotes. This is a new thing. There are a new free tier of emotes that let you grow your community by giving viewers more ways to join the conversation. Which, what I'm probably gonna do is I also need to set up some free emotes as well. I have some slots on my account, I realized. So you can expect a bit of an upgrade in the next week as I start filling those out, and of course reaching out to all you fantastic independent artists so that I can enhance the experience of my stream with all sorts of fantastic emotes. The Sylvester head is part of a larger piece of work that was done by a friend of the stream, and I very much appreciate the art that they made for it. It originally came from basically Sylvester the cat as a displacer beast. So if you really want to see that art, I will bring it up for y'all. But I'm pretty sure a good handful of you have seen that art already. Back to the grind. 'Cause that's what this is a grind. Weather. Weather is a good one. Arcane weather, undead weather. Rain. Storm. Yeah. So that's the Let's do phase. Phase is a good one. Tempo could mean a lot of things. Instant. Tsunami, wave, crash, flourish. Tsunami is a good one. Crash is a good one. I got wave. Flourish. Flourish is to grow or develop in a healthy, vigorous way. Yeah, flourish. Flourish. Meter, morning, deadline, beat. Let's do beat. Patch, shot. Shot is a good one. Flurry is a good one. Thank you, thank you. Right little prison term. Dates. Wait, daytime, hourly, meantime, someday, course, forever. Cadence. Cadence. Yeah, I like that. Cycle. So that is all based upon time. But I'm gonna look up storm, rage, attack. I guess I could just have attack as one. Tempest. Assault. Yeah, some obvious ones. Rush. It's a good one. Call that one rave. Hurricane. Cinder. Rhythm. Ruin. Root. Stream. Plasma and waves are in there. Cacophony. Man, y'all are just coming here, just throwing them out. You just throwing them out. You take them and you throw them. You toss them. You throw them at the dartboard. It sticks. Bullseye. You got it. Coco. Cocophony. Gale. Gale. Not squall. Whirlwind. Oh, this is going to be a great random name generator when we're done with it. Gust, I guess. I have rain in there. What about this? Acid. Need to throw acid in there. Blizzard. Raid. I got Barrage in there. Actually, that's the very first one I got. I do appreciate it. It's a good. Barrage is a good one. Explosion. Blast. Need blast in there. Snowstorm. I'll go snowstorm. Typhoon. Windstorm. Eruption. Outbreak. Do I have force in there? Yeah, I guess just force. Cloudburst. Yeah, downpour. See, I'm like invasion. Twister. Surprise. Call it the death surprise. Zealous surprise. Glowing surprise. I'll throw surprise in there because I think I think the amount of words that we have in there, it'll come up as a nice, funny one for people. Blow is going to be important. Surge is a good one. Boil, broil. Stomp. Rampage. You know, at this point, though, I got to think about this because we're kind of leaving the we're leaving the scope of magic spells, and we're entering into like awesome abilities. Because would I have a spell called Arctic Rampage? Maybe that's a spell, but that's like an ability. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad, though. Essentially, we could be, like, looking at this. Call it a special ability. Spell and ability name generator. Yeah. Something like that. So it's not magic spells anymore. Spell and ability. I think we made a good I think we made a good made a good change, because it really opens up the door. Blitz. I think Fury is already in there. Yep. Salvo. I like that. Siege. Blaze, shout. Bellow. Oh, violent. So I'm gonna look up salvo, because there's volley, like projectile. Burst. There's barrage. There's cannonade. Hail. Bombardment. Shower. Rain, blast, drum fire, crossfire. Arctic Rampage. On your turn, you can cause a barrage of ice shards to surround your enemy. The target enemy needs to make a dexterity saving throw. I mean, yeah, we are already in the lab. We are all in the lab, my friends. We're doing home brewing. We're doing random name generating. We are just enjoying the time of ideation and creativity. So, if you like the stuff that is being thrown together, write it down for yourself. This is open. I mean, you're giving me so many ideas for words. So if you really like the combinations of things, write them down. Don't forget them. Like, for real, we are bouncing off of each other. There's Screech, there's Omen. Okay, Omen's a good one. I like that. Screech. Shaking. Shake. Quake. Ah, Quake is a good one. Drown. Shock. I think drowning would be great. That'd be solid. Enigma. But also enigmatic. Dr. Squigums. Haha Ginger Cat. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. Precision. Surgical. Surgical storm. Crackling. I'll put cluster in there. Also, I forgot to do thunder. Thunder. Chain could be a good one to throw onto this side. Chill. I'm going to start borrowing some from the action column to put them in the adjective column. Barrage, bolt, bolt, beam, no, beam, charm. Charming curse. Charming. Cursed. We've already got that in there. Hex. Touch. Warding. Circle. Spray. Ball arrow. Ball cannon. Orbital. Ah. Hello. Now we're getting gravity into this. Arrow, cannon, cannon, snipe, cannon, lance, cannon, chains, cannon, blight. Cannon shot. I'll throw cannon in there. Doom. Doom is also a good one to throw in there. For real, for real. Cannon. Doom. Doom cycle. This is the fun with random name generators. This is exactly why I took this up as a hobby. This is exactly why I like putting these together, and I like, you know, and I like building them because there's so many cool ideas that pop off. So let me actually switch back here so you can see what I'm doing. GM of Revan also giving Dr. Squigums a 1-tier sub. Thank you very much. So much love. Wave, shield, aura, snipe, lancing. Is freezing. Freezing is in there. Lancing blade, prism, stasis, freezing, burning. Burning's already in there. Bombing, siren, whispering. Whispering. Silent. Silent Rage would be an interesting ability. He's just a Silent Rage. Silent Rage. Silent Rage. Doom says, I guess I'm on there twice. You are on there twice. You are absolutely on there twice. GM of Revan says, welcome. You deserve it too. Matt is a gift. Dab. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Then, and, oh, by the way, there's this particular, this playlist is kind of bumping. Okay, I saved that song just now because that's a pretty awesome song. So slicing, singing. Spiking, rebuking, warping. Warping. Branding, curing. Curing. Curing barrage. Boo, 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 boo. You're healed. And you're healed. Ticking. Ticking rhythm. Ticking ruin. Loathing. Ashes. Ooh. Ashen. Loathing. Duskin? Is Duskin a word? Maybe. I'll throw Duskin in there. Ash. Boom. Let's bring this list back here. Also, this is a really tight track as well. Let's save this one. We're doing a little bit of everything tonight. I'm building up a playlist of new songs I've never heard of before, of fantastic royalty-free music brought to you by Epidemic Sound. And I'm putting together a random name generator, and we're bouncing ideas off each other. Onslaught is definitely Onslaught, Scourge, Shell, Tribute, Attack, Tribute, Battery, Black, Bombing, Hailstorm, Hailstorm. That's a good one. Spray, Shower, Storm of Applause, Volleys, Allowance, Barrages, Detonation. Proxy. Oh. Image. Illusion. Let's look up illusion. Illusion. Very good. Oh, holy crap. Oh my goodness. Humor of Revan. There's so much happening right now. Silent Rage. As you stare down your enemy, a spike of psychic energy drives forward from your lethal gaze. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make an intelligence saving throw. Creature takes 3 to 6 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much successful on a successful one. The onslaught of your attack causes all attacks made by each creature affected to be made at a disadvantage for 1 round. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, it continues. Barrage. Chimera. Fantasy. Vision. Dream. Or dreaming. Apparition. Nightmare. Phantasm. Conjuring. Abjuring. Terraforming. Terraforming. Transmutating. Mutating. Evolving. Delayed. Transmutating. What other types are there? Evoking. Provoking. Evocation. Canceling. Trap. Trapping. Quaking. Phantasm, nightmare, dream, quaking. Enchanted. Disenchanted. Dissonant. Harmonic. Melodic. Deviant. Devilish. Demonic. Celestial. I already have angelic on there. What's the hold on, Cthulhu. Chthonic. Oh. Trigger. Rose. Essence I got on there. Bond I got on there. Wild. Hungry. Hungering. Hungry. Surge I got on there. Ancient. Binds. Growth. Decay. Withdrawal. Do I have drain in there? Nope. Drain. That's another one. Mishap. Mythical. Mythic. Thaumaturgic. Illusory. Rainbow. Why not? Rainbow. I'll put a Chimera in there. Nightmare. Nightmare is also a adjective in this case. Ingenious. Insanity. Wraith. Wrath. Delirium. There's the term Fata Morgana. Does Morgana mean anything aside from the name of particular characters and particular games and animes and stuff? By the way, I could throw Fate in there, and I can throw Twisted in here. Maelstrom. Now that we're talking about Circling Sea. Smoke. Screen. Castle in the air. Runes. Runic. Script. Skies. Skyward. Or sky. Downward. Upward. Down. Downdraft. Spirited. Castle in the air is up there with Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. Oh. Fortress. Tower. Probably not castle, but those seem like good names. We have broken the 200-word list on the action side. That's amazing. Let's make sure I'm getting all my different bullets. Slug. Round cartridge projectile. Pellet. Missile. Missile is also something that I can... Meteor or meteoric. Meteor is also something I can throw there. Pill. I'll throw pill in there, fine. Sphere. Carrette, grenade. Whiz, grape shot. Arrow, bomb, fly, pea, shrapnel. Capsule. So like objects, like summoning objects. So there's capsule, disc. I already put blade in there, right? Blade in there. Sword. I had spear in there. Axe. I'll throw a pistol in there. Not to expand too much into the different weapon types, simply because then we'll just end up throwing a bunch of weapon types in there. Charge is a good one. Charging. Let's bring the scene back to what I am working on. This is quite a considerable list we have going. Confetti. That'd be kind of a funny one to throw in there, is confetti. Confetti. I'll throw confetti in there. I like to have fun with these. So... artillery. Ordnance. I have battery in there, munitions, torpedo. Bazooka. Sure. Revolver. Pierce. Shell. Archery. Arrow. Bolt. Needle. Needle. I think Spike's already in there. There's projectile, gauge, lance, quarrel, arm, machete, rocket. Crossbow, sword, bayonet, sign, stiletto. Stiletto's a good word. Ballista is a good word. Harpoon's a good word. Fingers, rifle, streak. Baton, blackjack, blowgun, bludgeon. More like bludgeoning. Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. Wit. But let's take the word bless. Ooh. Got the word hallowed. Glorious. Exalted. Graceful. Anointed. Divine. Him. See? Oh, now I'm on a roll. Y'all have truly helped me get on this roll. So now I'm going to be able to really pump these bad boys out. Jinx. Other words. Weak, advanced, intermediate. Oath. Fortune. Hex, tribulation, cursing, spell, afflict, shrew, curse, damnation, disaster, rest, blasphemy, insult. New spell, Howl's Moving Castle. It's like the Manor spell, but it walks on stilts. It walks on stilts, but Howl's Moving Castle is gonna have to go one-on-one against Baba Yaga's hut. Because there can only be one. Mark. Scratch. Blot, heed, marker, record, register, trademark, emblem. Waker, balance, fallen, spectral, chime, fang. I think Spike's in there. Spike, yep. Valiant. Shackles. Fallen, spectral. Waker. Bear Dent. Shackles. Chime is a good one. Lava. Oh, I wonder if flow is a good word. Twisted flow. Mutating flow. Devouring flow. Cloud, mist, fog. Let's take a look at cloud here. Mist, cloud, fog, blur. Veil. Swarm's a good one. Yeah. Eclipse. I saw billowing. And then there's, I don't know, cloying. Potent. I'm gonna throw potent under the power. That seems to be a good option. Dapple, billow, model, shroud, film, gloom, blanket, shade, smog. Steam, ooh, vortex. Smoke, obscuring, blot, cloud over, host, mass, envelop, jungle, mass. Cloying is a really bad or overwhelming smell. Nebula. Vortex. Confusion. Distraction. Miasma. I like the word miasma. Such a cool word. Merc call. Ooh, call? Do I have call in there? I don't yet. Ooh. Desolate is a good word. I like the word desolate. Condensed. Say maybe mock. Call channel. Channel's a good one. So if I look up the word call, there's shout, yell, summon. Ring. It's a shape. I gotta put in more shape terms in there, I think. Roar, sound, need, holler, tell, whoop, scream, style, appeal, talk, label, foretell, entitle, christen, bellow, named, phone call. Okay, so form is a good one. Morph is a good one. Pattern. Array. Silhouette. This is a weird song. Okay, I mean, I dig it. I'm not used to this tone of bagpipe. I'm not used to bagpipes being in a lot of like fantasy music either. Usually, that's more in the folk category. Guide is a good one. Beast. Throw beast in there. Altered. Impact. All right. It's 9:01. I'm ready to just continue going. I want to keep going. Why stop? It's it is the Turkey Day week. I don't have a whole crap load of stuff to get done this week. It's gonna be an easy week. I know I'm supposed to have a World Building Wednesday tomorrow. That was just dumb with me. I might not even do it. It was supposed to, well, one thing is that it was supposed to be the steampunk episode. But I don't have something planned for that. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna go because I'm pretty much right at the end of that list of different topics for World Building Wednesdays. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and I'm gonna set up a new schedule, a prospective new schedule, so that I can solidify certain topics, and I might still throw steampunk in there. Steampunk and cyberpunk are two things that I definitely want to throw in there. I was really hoping getting Sensei Suplex on an interview during the cyberpunk one. He was not available though. Flesh. I'm gonna go to 300. I think that's what I'm gonna do on this list. Let's go to 300. Forge is another good one. Let's see. What are some common shapes? Full list of shapes. Kite. Diamond. Throw diamond in there as well. Well, I hope y'all are enjoying just kind of sitting back, chilling with me on this particular stream. Just putting some stuff together. Random name generators, you know, they could be boring in the long run, but there's a lot of power to words. There's a lot of power. And I think this is going to be a really fun and fantastic random name generator. I think a lot of people are going to like this one. A lot of people are going to use this one to come up with spell names and stuff. That's what I'm excited about. Oh, cone is a shape that is usually cube. Not just any shape, but shapes that make sense for a... I'm not going to put parallelogram in here. I think that'd be kind of a weird one. Excuse me. What other geometric shapes are there? Let's call it polygon. Sight. Eyes. Fists. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't think I like that one. Swarm, crowd, throng, flock, horde, mass, host. I like the word forsaken. Druidic. I'm slowing down. I gotta get to 300. That's what I gotta do. for sure, for sure. Ooh, net. String, tether. Tether's a good one. Leash. Strand. Chain up, cord. Crown. Armor. Helmet, armor, carapace, defense. Defense. Dodge. Evasion. Shelter. Wall. Jeez. Wall is a pretty standard one. So there's cone, wall, disc. Object shapes. Door. Common objects. Gotta think about common objects. So there's door, wall, shelter. Throw escape in there. Oh, well, I reached 300, but now that I need to finish this. So common objects. I'm looking at images of common objects. That's what I'm doing. Spoon, pen. Let's do coin. Let's go to 325. I got more in me. Slumber. through. Drill. Shocker. This is very inspiring music. Very dreamy. That's what we want here. We're in a dreamscape. We are just on a roll. Pink. I'm about the music. Oh, knife. It's a pretty typical one. I do like this song too. I've used this song in a recent episode of Tales of Siglesia. It was a pretty good song. Barrier. It's a good one. Bastion. We're getting there. We're going to get the 325. It's going to be pretty successful, I think. Portal. Oh, there we go. Doom coming in with a whole other list. Let's see. Some of these are... Oh, yeah. There's some good ones in there. Splitter. Null Seer. Seeing. Tide's a good one. Null's a good one for this list. Split's a good one. Got Needle. Launch is a good one. Seismic, yeah. Seismic, definitely. Love it. It's a good option. I enjoy it. Oh, we got a new follower. Game Maker's Vault. Hello, hello. I sincerely appreciate you stopping in to support the stream, to do all the follows and all of that. Make sure we got this fully refreshed and updated. We had Dig Big Damage as our latest follower. And for one reason or another, it's always slow to update names, so I apologize for that. If I hit this button again, so we got that cracking once more. There we go. Game Master's Vault. So, what I'm doing this evening is just, I'm actually finishing up the work that I'm going to be doing on this random name generator. And, you know, coming up with random names for random name generators, maybe not the most exciting thing, but it's a hobby that I get into because I have a good time throwing this stuff together. I'm gonna say Grip is gonna be the last one I'm gonna do on this list. You just threw a whole bunch more at me, Doom. It's all good. I'm gonna throw some of these on while I'm at it. But yeah. So I make random name generators as sort of a side project thing. I also have a website at www.chaoticandwriter.com. You can find that down in the doobly-doo. I have some random name generators down there. For the most part, my goal here is to create a few new ones. I have this one, which is what is known as the spell and ability name generator. So the idea here is mixing a couple of these words like devouring shot or dreaming blitz, the balance mirage, exalted illusion, stuff like that. Which I think will be fun. Diabolic. Stitch, Grace, Grasp, Desperate. Festering, Frenzied. Midnight. Grace. Grasp. Hole. I'll throw a hole in there. So I think this is going to do it thus far. Dr. Swigham's dropping in. I know. So some of the people in chat have been coming up with fun ideas of spells with some of the names that we've been cooking up together. Dr. Squigums drops Null Fate, 2nd level, 60 feet. If a creature uses a die for combat ability checks or saving throw with either advantage or disadvantage, you can cast a spell to remove the advantage or disadvantage. I've never actually thought, it's kind of like, that's like a counter spell, but it's like a counter Advantage, disadvantage. Doom coming at me one more time. Crim, Lash, and Lure. Well, together we were able to get past 330 on this list in particular. Grim. I think Null Fate. Null Fate's an interesting one. I don't know if it's game breaking. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. You're not applying advantage or disadvantage. You're taking advantage or disadvantage away. I would think that does something interesting. But my question is, if two things give somebody advantage and you take away, if you remove advantage, does it mean that they still have advantage or they don't have advantage? If two things gave them advantage. So that's something to think about. So this is a huge chunk of what I have for the spell and ability name generator. What I will need to do is fill out a lot more of the adjectives, and I'm thinking I want to put the adjectives on par with the actions. And so, am I going to do that tonight? There's only so many names, words that I can churn through. But one thing I do want to mention is that I do have this other one, which is the tavern name generator. I think this one will be maybe a little bit easier to just kind of churn through. I'm going to start on this one a little bit. So this is an opportunity to pivot when we're talking about tavern names or place names that have interesting names to them. Easy formula is adjective noun. Super easy formula. Something that sort of musters up the idea of a cool tavern name. The other way to go is noun concept, like the arrow's fortune, the jester's parlay, the tower's head. And I'm going to throw cauldron on the list of nouns, because I've had the word cauldron stuck in my head for the entire time. Belfry. Belfry. Yeah, what I need is a list of buildings. List of building types. Yeah. List of building types. This could be pretty easy. Bungalow. Cellar. Grinning cellar. The grinning bungalow. Windmill. You never know. Stable. Ooh, this song. Okay, I'm saving this song. That slaps. I like that. The Dancing Sty. The observatory. Nah. Gotta keep it. You gotta keep it more basic than that. Airport, lighthouse, lighthouse. Do mythical creatures. List of mythical creatures. The unicorn. Centaur. Golem. Leprechauns, gnome. Not just any though. Whatever's going to sound good for the name of a cavern. Do I have Gorgon in here already? I think I do. Yep, I have Gorgon. Minotaur, Centaur, Fawn. Basilisk. Chimera. Hydra. Banshee. List of legendary creatures by type. Wow, this is gonna be huge. Spider could be a good one. Harpy. Strix. So maybe I should switch over the list that I'm looking at here. I mean, it doesn't really. Maybe it does. One sec here. Kind of hard to keep track of what I'm looking at and what I'm not looking at. So this is the current list that I'm looking at. Just a list of legendary creatures. Stuff that, once again, would make sense, that would sound good. Fenrir. Ooh. Pouncing Fenrir. Monkey. Might as well add monkey onto there. Might as well add tiger onto there. Lion's already on there. I'm gonna write Liger. Salmon. Would salmon be a good one? Doom. Hog, folk, baleful, lonely, pristine. Oh. Just making sure that we've pivoted to the new topic. But all great ideas. Hog, folk. Lonely, pristine, fabled grave. Lotus. All right, I just want to make sure. Because I know you're like, pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. You're like, you're bringing the hotness. Baleful. The fabled. Sure, is a good one. We had Hog, Folk, Grave, Lotus. I think Lonely is one I already have in there. But all great suggestions. Well, that's quite Halloween of us. Kraken. I mean, I dig it. Kurma, Makra. Gator. God damn it, Squigums. I'm so sorry. I'm not running enough games where you're not playing in them. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Except run more games. You make me feel bad every time you do that. Drake? I already got Drake, Dragon. I already got Basilisk. Lamia? Lamia might be a good one. Ouroboros. Python's a little... I already have Python in there anyways. Wyvern. Yeah. Minotaur. Centaur. Chirons. Artificial creatures. Well, let's go forth and see what we can come up with. Also, gate. Sure. The Lovely Reaper. The Lovely Reaper would be an interesting name. Bones. We got Matty Bo 926. Hiya, how was the stream? The stream's still going. We're going late. We're still going at it. That's what we're doing. I'm on a fix where I am putting together pretty much putting in as much effort this evening to build out some random name generators. In particular, I'm working on one. I was working on one previously, which is what I refer to as the spell and ability name generator. Whereas breaking it down into adjectives, actions, concepts, the potential power, and it's not complete, but it is quite extensive. Glooming plague, energy spark, direct crash, orbital flurry, stuff like that. Just having fun putting together a random name generator. And some of the individuals in stream have been cooking up some interesting spell ideas, and I hope y'all are recording those spell ideas because like some of them are really fun. But then now I'm working on tavern names, and I sort of just broke into this not too long ago. And so people are throwing down all sorts of fantastic suggestions. And I also want to make sure that I am I'm catching some of those suggestions to make this even more fresh. So Geist, Spirit, Spirits would be a fun one. Yeah, see? It's a pun. It's a pun because it's a tavern. The Dancing Titan. Would the Dancing Titan be a name of a tavern? The Dancing Merfolk. Singing Merfolk. The Singing Beast. Stuff that's sort of tongue-in-cheek is sort of the way that I'm going. If it's ghoul, that spirits, Geist, Kraken, the Mystic Reaper. You can go to a tavern, such as the Sultry Hovel, or the Dancing Lizard, or the Thirsty Fool, or the Smiling Dandy, or the Thrifty Dazzler, the Sylvan Stallion, the Brazen Cow, the Steely Mountain, the Tipsy Imp, the Tipsy Frog, the Tipsy Titan. Ooh, the Tipsy Titan would be good. Okay, so some of these are actually, I'm warming up to some of these. But with tavern names, it's a little bit more nuanced because I couldn't necessarily say the Raging. Like the Raging Bull sounds like a, really, it honestly sounds like a fighting bar, the Raging Bull, or the Raging Gator. I'm not sure that tavern owners want to name their tavern something that is something quite that violent. I feel like it doesn't attract the best clientele. So that's why there's a little bit of nuance to it. You're also kind of thinking like in terms of what would a tavern name be. I almost didn't say Titan, but Tipsy Titan sounds really cool. It's the Tipsy Titan. You manage to explore the city and you find a tavern known as the Tipsy Titan. It is a massive construction, old stone that is about 3 to 4 stories tall, and it hovers over the other buildings in this part of town. Stuff like that. So, Game Master's Vault. Boom. Hello, hello. I named a tavern in my last campaign called the Sow's Teat. There was a large stuffed pig above the bar named Gertrude. Gertrude was the tavern's guard pig for many years and loved by the local townsfolk. I love that. That's a really cool idea. So let's see here. The Mystic Rider. The Spinning Haze. Okay. Haze is a good one. The Pristine Shepherd, the Cheshire Shepherd, Billowing Shepherd. Yeah, Shepherd's a good one. The Silent Hare, the Silent Fox, the Silent Bull. The Silent. Usually there's. I'm gonna say no to Silent, just because Tavern is a little bit more bustling than Silent. Probably doesn't speak very well to the clientele. Elk's a good one, absolutely. Manticore. Yeah, let's throw Manticore in there. Let me try to catch up. So let's see how many. Let's go to 150 with the nouns, and then I'm gonna hit up the adjective game. Yeah, just as soon as that is. Kitsune. I don't know. You know. Demon, devil, Dulan, ghost, undead. Valkyrie. I'll throw Valkyrie in there. I like this song. This song's pretty tight. Once again, I'm listening to a randomized playlist from Epidemic Sound. I've had all sorts of symphonic and instrumental stuff play, and it's all been fantastic. Nymph. Also, adding to the concept board, rest, and two more to hit the 150 mark. Troll was a good one. Oh, did my music stop? I gotta jump into another. Let's do adventure trailers. That sounds a good one. Good one. Hawk is a good one. Okay, Doom coming at me with the jumbo. Jump like the dancing jumbo, the spinning jumbo. Fervent. The whistling sparrow. What are some jovial adjectives? That's what I want. I want jovial adjectives. Ooh, I like this. Power Thesaurus time. Let's go back. Jovial. The cheerful castle. Maybe not as on the nose. The mirthful. The mirthful badger. The laughing. I don't know if I got laughing in there. The chipper. Fervent? Pretty big word for a fantasy setting? Oh. I mean, I'm also using words like brazen and baleful. And Cheshire. What is, hold on a sec. I have grinning. Sunny, cheery, radiant, joyous. I got stuff like, you know, prancing, dancing, battling, sleeping, dueling. The devil's rapscallion. The devil's serpent. The charging boar. The sylvan sparrow. The pristine pony. Stuff that's like very active, very active adjectives. Sort of what I'm going for. The fertile bear. The bear is fertile. The fertile myrtle. Some energetic adjectives. If I can get a list of them. I could always use colors. Yeah, I mean that's a filler for sure. Black. The Red Bull. The golden. The white stag. The old young. I think in some. Oh, I have old in here. And ol. The ol yokel. The ol sparrow. The young badger. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. The young badger. Appreciate the input. I sincerely appreciate it. Just so that everyone is properly informed. The random name generators, these are random name generators that eventually I will compile into like functioning random name generators where you hit the button and it'll pop up names. I have a bunch of them on my website under chaoticandwriter.com, and the idea is that any of the random name generators that I'm cooking up here would go on that site. The only thing is I don't make money on the site. There's no ad revenue that I have set up or anything like that. It is covered. It is an expense, but it is an expense that I am partially recouped, and the idea is to partially recoup it with Patreon. And I do have a Patreon, so that is down in the doobly-doo. You feel free to check it out. Also, feel free to check out the website. I have other random name generators up there. And I think at this point, it's a pretty solid. We're getting some pretty solid lists here. I also want to make it clear that if at any point, of course, if you are contributing words, I'm more than happy to provide a level of attribution on that page when I put up a random name generator. So just so that you are aware. Again, there's nothing monetary about the website. I don't make money on the website. I lose money basically. I do it for fun. I do it for fun, and because to me, I think maybe it's a career builder of sorts, is a thought leader in world building, maybe. Something of that nature. So. GM of Revan. Just making sure I'm collecting names for this one as well, since we have pivoted to a new random name generator. On top of that, let's see, we got Doom. And then I think Squigums is most definitely contributed to the conversation, so therefore contributed to the creation of random name generators. What's the O about? I want to know what that is. See, the bronze, the periwinkle, the mac and cheese. All good on all. The umber is a good one. Yeah, let's look up some uncommon colors. I definitely like the 2-syllable. The onyx. If it's like vermilion puma. Nah, the onyx puma, maybe. So, list of colors and their names. Different kinds of black. This charcoal, ebony, the onyx, azure, the emerald, ivory, the ivory stag, the ruby stag, the jade gecko. Oh, the jade gecko. Pistachio, forest green. The honeydew hawk. The honeydew rabbit. I mean, if somebody's going with like a softer name, throw a honeydew in there, sure. The saffron gecko. The amber hawk. Pink vermilion, lavender, lilac. Ooh, yeah. See? Oh, I got wounded in there. The Lonely. I think Lonely's in there. Yep. The Horned. Horned is a good one. Also, once again, I very much appreciate individuals in chat throwing out suggestions. I've been rolling in this stream for almost I'm at 3 hours at this point, so yeah, I've been ideationing pretty much for the evening. Screeching's a good one. Let's see here. I think I have howling in there. Howling. The howling hermit. The howling magpie. The fancy gecko. The handsome. No, I already got handsome in there. The dapper gecko. Let's look at the power thesaurus for fancy. Got stuff like ornate. Nah, there's not a whole lot here. Hankering, urge, covet, deduce. Nope, 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 nope. What are some... do I have Mary in there? Mary, the Mary Magpie. The... Looking at common medieval terms now, because I might want to pull in some little historical stuff. Ooh. This Baron. Smiling Baron. Duke. Did I already got Duke in there? I already got... Oh, I already got Knight in there. Do I have Squire? Okay. Gentry. Fiery. The fiery vassal. Fiery squire. Acre. The fiery acre. Yeah, maybe not acre. Lambkin. Okay, let's find more terms. A whole glossary. All right, well, this is going to be huge. Burrow. The Honeydew Hovel. That's a pretty nice one, actually. Honeydew Hovel. Caltrop. There's some cheeky ones in here. Like, I'll throw Caltrop in there. It's like the baleful Caltrop. I think that would be a funny one. The Clumsy. The Adventurous. There's some good ones in there. I'm being kind of choosy, a little choosy with my tavern names, but you definitely got some good ones in there. The aloof. Courageous, I think, is a good one. You want to go to the courageous cellar? You want to go to the courageous cellar? Maybe the courageous kitsune? Ah, the courageous cow. The clumsy cow. The chubby cow. The chubby owl. There's just something, there's something about the 2-syllable words that like, that hits, it hits harder. The lazy. Do I have lazy in there? I don't. The tiny pigeon. The tiny queen. Hey, you want to go to the tiny frog? You want to go to the tiny... Oh man, I got totally wasted at the tiny basilisk last night. Maybe little. The little basilisk. The tiny caboose, the tiny towers. Ooh, yeah, you know, I'll throw tiny in there. Not Tony. And then what's it? The angry bishop. I want to steer away from Tony works too, the Tony rabbit. I want to steer away from angry and words like angry, simply because that doesn't attract the best clientele to a tavern. So I don't think realistically a tavern owner would want to name their tavern something angry. Now, fiery is a little bit different because I did put fiery on here. I guess, yeah, you're right. It does depend on the tavern, but also the angry pigeon, the angry otter. You know what? Yeah, I'll throw angry on there. I mean, it's a random name generator. You never know what's gonna come up. The bald rabbit, the bald mouse, bald jackal, bald hermit, the bald swan. Let's see. What other ones? Dazzling. Dazzling. I think I have dazzling. Nope, I don't. The dazzling. Chubby, plump, polite. The clumsy. Oh, you got clumsy. I'll throw grumpy in there too. Lazy, the pitiful. Probably not pitiful. Little, fat, skinny. It's gotta always. It has to have that vibe where it's like when you say the name, you're like, oh, I want to go there. If it's like the pitiful newt, it's sort of like that's a little bit more of a head scratcher, right? And again, it's like it. You know, these are all great suggestions, all great words, all great suggestions. I just happen to be very picky, and that's my fault. That's my fault. But a lot of the stuff you threw in was really good. Cotter, let's see, constable. I'm just going through a glossary of medieval terms because I want to try to. I also want to make things pretty. Pretty within the space of a you know, like a D&D or fantasy setting. So the Eyrie is the king and his justices would traditionally travel through the kingdom to deliver justice. As the king became more centered at Westminster, justices would continue to travel and were called justices in Eyrie, from the French error, to travel. Eyrie. The Howling Eyrie. Yeah, let's throw that in there. Probably syntax poor. But do I have loyal in there? Loyal. The loyal bishop. Feudal. Furlong. Gentleman, gentry. $100, indenture, indulgence, interdict, joust. The jousting. Ooh. Livery, man at arms, marcher lords. The marching. Do I have marching? Marching. Oh yeah, you mentioned I have a pirate bar called the Black Flag. That's a pretty prolific name. Collected by peasants. The Grumpy Reeve? Scootage? Sergeant? Dollage? Steward? Steward, yeah. Oh, I have vassal in there. The witty. Ew. 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 Sorry, I'm just having fun with that word. And on. Manor. Keen. Ooh, there we go. We got boom. So many more. Game Master's Vault. Left, right, center. Just chucking them from every which direction. The hidden. Although it's not so hidden if people can find it. Heroic. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. These are all great ideas. The heroic toad. The icy. Ooh. Honest. Oh, I have honest down there. You're doing the same thing that Doom was doing earlier. Just kind of the humble brag. The humble brag would be a great name for a tavern. The impatient. The impatient, jaded. The dull, the foolish, cloudy. I think crooked is one I got in there. The floppy wolf. The greasy wolf. Ah, I'll put greasy in there. It's a good one. Hungry, I think. The Hungry Wolf. The Lucky I got in there. The Salty is in there. Sweet Prince. The Sweet Toad. The Sweet Snail. The Rowdy Jack. Rowdy Jacks. Raunchy. The Raunchy Weasel. The Raunchy Weasel. Oh, I got Chapel in there. For sure. I think I got Chapel in there. Yep, I got Chapel in there. The Notorious. Notorious. The Raunchy Queen. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-ba-ba. Elixir. There's some obvious ones like Winery. Meadery. Oh, probably don't want to go Poisoned. The Poisoned, because it is a place of libation. The Poisoned, I'll put Well. Poisoned Wyvern. Yeah, I'll put Poisoned in there. Craven. The Craven Burrow. Actually, I'm going to save Winery and Meadery for something different, because I feel like I might need to create another thing for pub, bar, winery, meadery, stuff like that. Flea. The Dancing Flea. The Friendly Flea. The Friendly Flea. The Happy Flea. Cold Cauldron. The Bright Cauldron. The Alert Cauldron. Exclusive. It's an exclusive club. Little on the nose, but exclusive. Boastful. The Boastful Cauldron. The Loud. Known as the Loud Jack. The Messy. The Graceful. I think I got Loyal in there. The Modest. Modest is a good one. Yeah. The Mirror. The Friendly Mirror, or the Mirror Bungalow. Bear. Do I have Bear in there? I got Bear in there. I'll put Panda in there. Panda. Turtle. I got Turtle in there. Bard. Minstrel. Brash. Smith. Piper. Piper's a good one. Fiddler. Bread. The Dancing Bread. Yeah, I like that because it's a drinkery, you know, it's a place to drink. The Graceful Bread. The Happy Bread. It is the Happy Bread, isn't it? Garden's a good one. We'll say Farm's a good one. A Howling Farm. The Howling Farm. What kind of things do they do at the farm? The Howling Farm. Not. The Saucy Unicorn. The Frosty Windmill. Friendly Belfry. The Snoring. Sleeping. Did I have sleeping in there? I have sleeping. The Snoring. Plow. Although I like Frosty. The Frosty Centaur. We could do Frosted too. That's a good one. Oh, there's drink Boone's Farm wine and watch Magic Mike, of course, every Friday night at the Howling Farm. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing. Yeah, no, you know what? Let's roll with it. I like this. I like all this stuff. Wheelbarrow's a good word. Heroic, the Forgotten. Known as the Forgotten Farm. The Wandering. The Secret. You want to see the Secret Hydra? Secret Basilisk. Let's do it. Gnarled. The Growing Bungalow. Let's do the Rising Hydra. The Stalking Harpy. Ooh. Wheelbarrow. Hooters. Owl. Do I have owl in there? Yes, I do. I got Hooters in there. Mermaid. I got Brazen in there. Flourishing. I'll put tree. It's funny, the reason I'm laughing is because I saw the word greasy and I was like, the greasy tree. There's gonna be some really funny ones in here. The decadent. The decadent monkey. The golden monkey. I think I got gilded in it, yeah. True. The chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. I'm a total dork. You got that reference. Imperial, ooh. Stout. Just like an Imperial Stout. You got whistling. The wishing hog. The wishing fish. The smiling fish. Smiling fry. Fryer. Yeah, fryer. Monk. Abbott. And Costello. Go Bulldog, Driftwood. The Happy Driftwood. The Modest Driftwood. Yeah, we'll keep it in there. Yeah. The Rainbow. I'm gonna throw in the word place. The gnarled place. The greasy place. Loyal, inspired. Now we're cooking with gas. Wilting. That's a good one. You also have inspired, inspiring, heralds. We'll do Phantom. The Honored Chimera, the Honored Knight, the Honored Gecko. Defiant, the Surly. Yeah, well, surly is angry, but I like the word surly, so ha. Grouchy. Did we get Grouchy? Churlish. Insubordinate and churlish. The Grumbling, Grumpy, Lights. I think I got Rogue in there. Loyal, Inspired, Inspiring, Heralds, Phantom, Honored, Luxurious, Defiant, Leaky. Leaky. We'll put in Door. Gate. Did I put bronze? Somebody mentioned bronze earlier. Did I put that in there? That was so far back. Kettle. Oh, perfect. What are some other kitchen-y items? Pot. What are some other kitchen items? We got pot. We got kettle. Spoon. Spoon's a good one. Prowling. Silver. Copper. The copper kettle. Grizzly. Pewter is a great material. Throw in pan. What other things do I have in my kitchen? Nah, I think Dagger's Edge is a city I have, but could also be a tavern. The Wilting Edge. Well, that's what I'm going to add here, concept edge. The banner is so, like, the idea of the concept is the noun and concept go together, or it's the adjective and concept. Salty Fortune, Cheshire Gate, Grinning Bones, or it could be the Arrow's Gate, the Aylwrights Manor, the Emerald Edge, the Banner's Rest, Damsel's Head, something like that. Now, could I do noun? The arrow banner, the yokel stag, the marmot gull, the sloth jack, probably not so much. The cauldron bungalow. Rumoring? No. Dagger was meant to go on the other side. Well, I could go with dagger. Oh, like the dagger noun? The pewter dagger. Ah, got it. Game Master Vault says, funny kitchen story. About 4 years ago, I was cooking the Thanksgiving meal. Went to grab the baster to baste the turkey. No bulb. What kind of sick SOB steals a man's turkey baster bulb right before Thanksgiving? That's unfortunate. It really is a bummer. How are you gonna baste the turkey then? You just gotta, like, you gotta deep fry the turkey? What are you gonna do with it? You gotta baste it. That's what you do with turkeys. I'm gonna say crusty. Kinda like the Krusty Krab. What's the difference? Hey, got a joke for you. What's the difference between a transit center in a slum and a well-endowed word? You probably, some of you probably know the joke already. I'm making a variant of the joke. Okay, get this. What is the difference between what's the difference between a bus stop in a slum and a well-endowed crab? One is a crusty bus station. The other is a bussy crustacean. I think I murdered the joke. I didn't do very good at the joke. Oops. Lover for a noun. Nothing like grabbing a few drinks at the Greasy Lover. Oh man, we got a bunch of adjectives. How many adjectives? We got 140 adjectives and we got almost 200 nouns. Gotta be honest, it's 10:30, so I think I gotta wrap this bad bazoy up. In which case, hey, we had quite the run, didn't we? Coming up with all sorts of cool ideas, throwing that shit together. Wha-bam, left, right, center. You know what it is. It's all fun and games. So I just want to say, for a stream centered upon a random name generator building, this was more fun than I figured it would be. Especially bouncing all of this. Bouncing this all of you fine individuals. Doom's got a couple last ones. We got the fortified. We'll go fortified. The exotic. Blind is a good one. Oh, I got blind in there. Okay. All right. So, Game Master's Vault says 10,000 comedians out of work, and this guy's trying to crack jokes. I try. I'm not necessarily an expert at it, but I certainly do try. So, let us pivot. Let's bring it in, everyone. Come on, let's come over here. Come over here. I want to talk with you. I want to talk with you for a moment. Come over here. So, I had a lot of fun doing this. This is an impromptu stream. I don't usually stream on Tuesdays. I usually stream every other Wednesday. And Thursdays when I stream Tales of Siglasia, which, honestly, there's only one more episode of Tales of Siglasia left. We are at the actual campaign finale. That campaign finale is going to be next week. I believe that is December 1st. If I am correct, December 1st, Thursday. That is going to be an epic battle against a Elder Brain. So, if you want to tune in on that, that would be fantastic. The easiest way for you to be notified about it is go down to that doobly-doo, hit that follow button. You will be rewarded with entertainment and production value and Dungeons and Dragons and world building content. Also, I just want to let you know, I do also have a YouTube, and the YouTube does have some original content on there, and I am still rolling out content bit by bit, step by step, and also all of the website. If you go down to the doobly-doo, there's a link to a website. Hey, check out that website. It's a cool place. It's got a bunch of stuff. I have a couple more articles that I'm working on, and they will be published pretty soon. On top of that, also make sure to check the Patreon. There could be some fancy things in there for you. I absolutely, positively have things on there. If you want to support the website or the stream or the YouTube channel, Patreon is the best way to do it. But also, there are some potential benefits there for you. You will be able to, create the name and the likeness of NPCs in games. You might be able to play in occasional one-shots and other things that I post upon the Patreon. So make sure to check that out as well. Game Master's Vault says, Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, I just paid for the dragons. What do you know? I just paid for the dungeons, and what do you know? Free dragons. It is a buy one, get one. It is always the deal. If it's just the dungeons, it's kind of boring. It's like being lost in the back rooms. If it's just the dragons, well, that just doesn't sound like a good time. You need something. You need something to hide behind. You need something to fend off the dragon. And where'd the dragon come from? Where does the dragon live? If it's just a dragon, like a dragon just shows up randomly in my, apartment, there isn't much of a story to that. But if you have a dungeon and you put a dragon inside of it, you have a story. How'd the dragon get in there? Why is the dragon in the dungeon? Why is there a dungeon to hold this dragon? All sorts of questions, all sorts of story building opportunity. So that is going to do it for this particular stream, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, this is a stream that's part of the Rolling Together stream team, of which I am a minor part of that team. But it is I am, that's more of me being humble. There's a bunch of stuff I do on that stream team. What I'm going to do before I sign out here, actually, I don't have anybody on the stream team who's streaming right now. So I'm going to find another lovely streamer within the Dungeons & Dragons community. Somebody with a decently low user count. Make somebody's day with a few extra users. Why not? Do a nice thing for somebody. You want to do a nice thing for somebody, don't you? I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Allow somebody to feel good about giving thanks. That's one way to do it. And I typically try to narrow down on content that is more world building or campaign building, as opposed to, at least in this case, because that's kind of my network. There's this one individual, that literally says, need inspiration, help a DM out. Hello. Y'all want to help a dungeon master out? I think this is definitely the way to go. Some way to go. Anyways, Gear Sparks is the name, and we are going to raid into Gear Sparks. They need help. Let's help them out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's stream. It has been a pleasure and a privilege, and I, Chaotic and Writer, will see you in the next episode. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy your Turkey Day weekend, and otherwise, just have a good one.
That's awesome of you. Thank you so much.